Threesome. It's what the people want. Real life.
Real shit.
Real talk.
All right, guys. So what episode is this?
8, baby.
8? Okay, so episode 8. We're all here. Me, Chloe.
Me, Mickey.
Joseph.
Andy.
All right, so I should introduce Andy. So we have Andy here today. I was going to say he's from Charleston, but we really don't know that, so we'll get into that here soon. Yeah. But he's another fellow tattoo artist who isn't a creep, so that's why we have him on the show.
Definitely not a creep.
We're going to get into tattooing. We had a lot of fun, interesting questions from some anonymous people as well. But yeah, he owns his own shop, and where is it?
It's in Elkview. It's like 10 minutes outside Charleston.
So, not too far. Anyway, Andy Electric,
Yeah.
not eclectic.
No, it's Andy Electric Tattoos.
So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's see.
Joseph started.
Oh, I forgot.
We're making Joseph start.
I'm gonna
so that
speak
he
more,
actually
guys.
Talk. So he's
Yeah,
gonna give us
everyone keeps
some
telling me that I
intro
need to
questions.
speak more. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Andy these questions so we can get to know him. Okay, so we did some anonymous and some from people asking. So we did, the first question we have is from Cody Young, and it's, where did you start in your career?
As far as tattooing goes, I started in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Are you from there? Where are you from? I was
No.
like, wait a minute. We need to go way back. I was like,
Yeah,
Hold
no.
on.
So I was born in the Bronx in New York.
You know, I really feel like you give off that vibe. Sorry, I really need to steal the mic for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not from here.
yeah.
I was born there, raised mostly in Jersey though, and then I
Jersey
moved.
boy.
Yeah, and then I moved when I was like 17, 18 in Florida.
Huh.
Yeah, for tattooing.
Do you like Florida better than Jersey?
No, I hate Florida.
Wait.
Better than West Virginia?
Fuck, I hate Florida.
I hate
Damn.
Florida that fucking much.
I love
Yeah.
how we're letting Joe talk, but I'm like, hold on, I have so many
Like, wait,
Okay, no,
question?
because he's gonna get to that question, but we had to get a backstory. He's just like, I started in Orlando. I'm like, but how did you get there?
Yeah, so so I was living in Jersey. I wasn't going to school, and my family had moved out there, like my mom, brother, sister, my other brother, and my brother, he was a graffiti writer. I mean, he still is, but he did a bunch of like art shows and shit. And I went to go hang out, and I met a bunch of tattooers at this one show, and they were like, you know, you come out here, we'll teach you how to tattoo.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I moved, and they didn't teach me.
What do you mean? So, were you like heavily tattooed? Like, what made them like be like? I know that's a weird thing to say, but I feel like sometimes when people see like heavily tattooed people around tattooers, they just assume that you want a tattoo or something. Like, what made them think that?
Well, I was just an artist. I wasn't even necessarily trying to tattoo. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
Right.
You know, so they were just telling me, they were pretty much just like boasting, saying, we got money, we live this life, you know.
Typical.
You know, you want to be a rock star, come out here,
Yeah,
you know.
that's so funny
Yes.
because realistically, you're poor as fuck when you start out tattooing. Like,
Yeah, I was
that's what
homeless.
I mean. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you have to hustle and make it. So it's funny that
Yeah.
people portray it like you're immediately gonna be some like fucking
Yeah.
money bag maker. Over
Yeah,
here.
and they were broke as fuck.
yeah,
They were just
the ones who
fucking
talk the
liars.
loudest, I feel like, are
Yeah.
the brokest.
Yeah, and they sucked. But I was like, if I could get in the industry, do
Right.
something with my life, you know, it'd be cool. But where I was like 17, I don't think they expected me to stay out there,
Damn.
you know. So, but it worked out in the end, you know. Like I had my family there. I ended up finding a shop in downtown Orlando. They didn't want me there. They said no. But yeah, one of the dudes from that show worked there, and I just showed up every day.
You were like,
Yeah.
well, I'm fucking here, man.
Yeah, and after like 6 months, they were like, all right, I guess we'll put you on the fucking schedule.
I guess I'll put you on the fucking schedule.
Yeah, because I was like, I ain't going nowhere. And I had gotten a job as a janitor, you know, and I was like, I actually loved it. But I was like, I don't want to do this shit for the rest of my
Right.
life, you know?
You're like, I'm making this happen regardless.
Yeah. So like, tell me leave, I'll leave. I'll come back in a few hours.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, I think that's good though.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way you make it in the industry.
We love a persistent king.
Okay, so next,
Okay,
Joseph.
So the next question is, how long have you been tattooing, and what's the biggest challenges or obstacles with tattooing?
I started like 2013, I want to say, so probably 10 years ago. Biggest challenge would be just making people happy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Realistic expectations.
Yeah, exactly. They'll bring me some like Pinterest shit that's fake as fuck, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I could do this, you
Right,
know?
like some heavily edited or smoothed out
Yeah,
photos,
it's
or
like
just not even a
AI.
tattoo. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
they think that that's what they're gonna get. And I feel like also like redness, swelling, bruising. Some people just shouldn't get tattooed.
Yeah, but
know?
they don't see that.
No.
They want that shit.
No, but your
Yeah.
work is good, so good,
I try.
like really good.
Thank you.
So good job.
Yeah, I try.
I was gonna say your Instagram goes crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to follow
Yeah.
him. We'll have all the tags, but like, no, your work is like crazy.
Yeah,
What
I
is your
appreciate it.
Instagram?
Andy Electric Tattoos.
Also, I have to say this before I forget. I feel like you did a show, or you did the Morgantown Expo before.
Yeah.
Okay. So before I started tattooing, because I didn't start tattooing until 2019. I look at Mickey like, Mom. So you were obviously tattooing before me, and I think you were there. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
remember you being there, like working alongside or under someone
I
while
would-
there.
Yeah, I shared a booth with someone I don't really talk to anymore, but I was a judge
Okay.
there too. Yeah.
So I wasn't wrong.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
So
there.
it's like the invisible string theory. Now here we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Years
weird.
later. I know,
Weird.
right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, but also, is that weird of me to remember as well?
No, I mean he's very pretty, so I can see why you were like, I remember this boy. I remember this one.
I
I'm just
appreciate
saying.
it.
I just mean like out of people who are memorable, there's a lot of like crackhead ass people at the expo.
That's true.
Especially the Morgantown one.
The Morgantown Expo. You're like, why would I remember one person that looks like clean and decent and like I don't know.
You're like hot and not weird.
cool, has nice tattoos. There's a lot of crackheadery that goes on at the expo. I feel no hate to the expo, but like it's a different world over there sometimes.
It is, and I feel like what year would that have been? Like literally like 2015 or 2016, right? Or 2017? That would have been a minute. 2017 or 2018.
It was
maybe.
probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
So
Do they even do that still?
look at my little mouse brain. Oh yeah, they're still trying to do it, but I think it's
Oh.
not.
I was
don't-
about to
maybe I
say,
shouldn't
I
talk
don't.
so much shit.
I was like, I don't remember hearing about it for a while now.
Okay, back to the cards.
Anyway,
Okay, so wait, real quick, I have another question. So whenever you were in Orlando tattooing and then just started going there, and they're like, "We're gonna put you on the schedule," did they still not teach you, or how did that work?
no. No, so
you just like,
yeah, so pretty much they didn't want me there from the beginning. But I had lost my job as a janitor because I kept going over there and I didn't have nowhere to live. I was like sleeping in my car. But it was
Yeah.
like a cab company,
Mhm.
you know, so I just like pull up my car there and fucking sleep. And then the shop I was working at, it was a pole dance studio, bar, and tattoo shop in one.
Chloe, we gotta liven it up in here.
damn,
Yeah, so it was
you
kind
got
of crazy.
the whole baby.
Yeah. And they were open till like 2, 3 in the morning, you know, so I would just go there. But when I lost my job, I was like, yeah, I mean, I have nothing to lose. So I'm going to just keep going until they do that. Put me on the schedule. And it was, I mean, the owner's cool, but he was like a guy that had some money, opened up a shop, and just learned how to tattoo. He does good, like, realism, but you know, sometimes I'd sit and watch him and he didn't mind, but nobody really taught me nothing. You know,
That's
for the most
wild.
part, I kind
So
of had
just
to.
raw talent.
Yeah, talent.
No, I was fucking ass. I was horrible for years.
I feel like
for years.
Practice.
I feel like that happens a lot with tattooing though. I feel like mine was like the same way. Like you get your foot in the door, but then everything else kind of falls on you to like figure it the fuck out.
Yeah. So, and then I knew I sucked, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna fucking make it, but I'm gonna make it. So I just kept doing shitty tattoo after shitty tattoo, learning, fucking people up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're watching.
You,
But
Hey, we've all done that.
Yeah,
I messed
I
up a
mean-
couple people's hair before. You got to learn.
there's only, yeah.
Oh, my first photos. I'm so sorry for the people who let me do their photos at the beginning because, like, I was trying my best
I think what sucks with ours, though, guys, is it's permanent.
Yeah.
yeah,
for sure. We can always redo photos.
Yeah.
yeah. And most of the shit I did, there ain't no fixing it.
No.
Yeah. Like it was
Blackout.
Blackout. Yeah.
It's a blackout sleep,
Yeah.
baby.
We
That's
love
it.
blackouts.
Yeah.
They look so good.
Clearly, look at both of you.
I know. Same
Yeah.
one.
Appreciate
Literally,
it.
same arm.
It's like, tell me you're a tattoo artist without telling me you're a tattoo
Yeah.
artist. It's like
Yeah.
you started out with like some stuff. You're like, you know what? We're gonna start over.
I'm dead. That is so funny.
Wait, does the white ink on black work?
Jesus Christ, Joe, I've explained this to you before.
Here we go.
It's like whatever, I might sound stupid, like whatever color I deposit on you, like your skin tone, whatever's there is going to lay on top of that color. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's not like opaque.
So like, no.
So no.
Yes and no.
It's
It's
a yes-
it's
it's
going
like
to
a
be
scar.
super. Yeah, it's going to be super light.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not going to look that great.
It's it's not going to be some like
Yeah, especially
bold
like
white.
someone you or me, like we're kind
Yeah.
of brown. Are you
Yeah.
Hispanic?
Yeah.
Okay, I could tell.
Are
But
you?
yeah,
Okay.
Full?
Okay, that was one of the
That was
questions.
That was
that
one of the
one
questions.
non-questions if you were ethnic.
yeah, I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Aw,
Oh my god. And we're going to the Dominican.
what are the odds?
That was literally actually the last question, so he already answered it. So you're half Puerto Rican, half Dominican.
Mostly Puerto Rican.
Okay.
My mom's half Dominican.
Okay.
How'd you end up in Jersey? How's your family there? Like, give me the story. Did you go
Oh,
to the Jersey
God.
Shore?
Not hell, man.
I love Jersey
Hell
Shore so
no.
much. I was literally, whenever he said Jersey, I was like, I'm so
She's like,
excited.
did you meet Snooki?
I was like, I
No, I've met
love Jersey
Vinny.
Shore. Stop! No, he's
yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, I've met Vinny.
Only because your fiance's name is Vinny.
No, but like before, the first thing I ever said to Vinny whenever I met him, I remember I was like, he said his name was Vinny. I said, oh my god, like Jersey Shore. And he said, no, not like Jersey Shore. And I was like, that's the same name.
Wait, so is your family back in Jersey now?
No, they're spread out.
Yeah.
Like my dad right now, he's in Florida. My mom's in Texas. A lot of my family's just still in New York, Puerto Rico,
Damn.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Damn.
That's wild. Okay, the next question is your background a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your background and then your life interests outside of work and things like that.
What do you mean by background?
I feel like we covered the background
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But interests. What other than tattooing do you have to say about your life, or is it just you live and breathe it? That's all you've got up in your head, just tattoos.
Dad and just being a dad.
Oh my gosh, he's a dad. Okay,
Yeah,
listen,
I had
that's
no idea.
background. That's background that
Yeah.
we're missing out.
Yeah, so I have a daughter. She's 2.5 now,
Aw.
who like takes up all my time. That's why I slept 3 hours last night.
I got you.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm glad we're all in the same boat.
Yeah, and then there's
Joseph.
and then a lot of people don't know this, but there's 2 boys too. They're pretty much my kids too that live with me. One was my baby mom's family, and I just took him in years ago. And then the other kid is his friend, who his mom had to leave for work or something, and I just let him stay.
Aw.
Good person.
We love I don't even know. I can't say
Just a
nice
good
words.
dad. We like people who are not, people with empathy. We love.
We love a good dad.
Like, we love a good dad because
Oh God.
none of us have one.
It's like it's like we struggle in the
Mickey
parent
does.
department. I do have a dad. He's cool.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just me and Joe.
Yeah.
but yeah. So we love a good parental
I have a
figure.
good stepdad, but
Yeah. Aw, that's cute. So, like, realistically, you're taking care of, like, 3 kids sometimes?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
how
me
old
too.
are the other 2?
17 and 18.
Damn.
Also, that's a whole different world. Being
Yeah.
like teenager dad.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like that's a whole different.
Yeah, it's
rodeo to be
weird.
Like,
It's
it's
hard.
different things to worry about.
Are you,
Yeah.
like,
Teenage boys.
like,
That's
yeah.
rough.
Are they wild? Are you, like, freaking the fuck out on them? Like, guys, because did they think, they're probably, like, look at you like, this is a cool motherfucker. Like, I want to be like him, too.
No.
But no.
Well,
Kinda.
one of them, he's like, yeah, he definitely thinks I'm cool. And he thinks I'm like rich and famous, and I'm like, I'm not. And then the other one, he's just like, No, they're just teenage boys. They play games all day. I yell at them to do the dishes, take out trash.
Listen, I would rather have
typical
teenage
shit,
boys than teenage girls. And I've got 3 girls, and I'm so scared for my life at that age. I would rather have a teenage boy that just wants to play video games
Oh,
and, like,
They smell.
I was going to say, I'd rather have a
Yeah.
smelly boy at that
Yeah,
point,
they
but I'm
smell.
like, girls are mean at that age. Like, mean.
Literally last night, Hendrix was just farting on me for like an hour. I was like, dude, you do it again, and like you're chilling by your fucking self. Like I'm about to lose it. This is it.
Yeah, that's boys. Yeah.
Like I can't. Damn,
Damn.
cute. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so no other interests, just dad stuff, tattoo stuff.
Yeah, art
3
and,
kids.
and a
You would
dad.
know, Mickey.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he knits or something. I don't
She's
know.
really
Mickey's
like
like
trying to put him
photographer.
out here. She's like, anyway, ladies, these are his interests.
Listen, we haven't even gotten to the point if he's single or not, so we can't even be
Oh,
selling him. I'm
yeah.
just trying to make sure we
We're
cover all the
assuming.
bases of his personality. I'm making sure we, maybe he has a hidden talent that we don't know about.
No, I think he seems
No.
like an all-around good person.
I never said he wasn't.
No,
I was just
the hidden talent, just being good at tattooing and being a good dad.
okay. I just wanted to make sure I was covering the bases.
She's like, can you tie a cherry stem with your tongue?
Yes.
Can you?
No.
I was like,
See,
wait a
Mickey's
minute.
like, actually, can you?
No, I-
No, I just didn't know if anyone could actually do that or if that was like a myth. I don't know. I remember one time in like middle
feel like
school
Chloe
lying
would
and
be the
saying I
one.
did.
I used to do it because I got those cherries on the I shouldn't say that, Chick-fil-A milkshakes. I don't drink them anymore.
They're good.
I just remember like middle school people saying that, and I remember fully lying and being like, "Yeah, I can do that," but like just because I don't
I
know
feel like Chloe definitely can do it.
for attention, I don't know. I just sounded something sexy. I was like, "That sounds
What if
hot,"
they
but
asked
like
you to
I don't
do
think
it?
I can do that. I've never tried. I don't like cherries that much.
Next episode, we're bringing cherries.
Yeah.
And poppers, because we said we would do that too. We never did that, so we're bringing poppers and cherries.
That's what we should have brought today. Made Andy do it too.
Oh my gosh, for sure. You've ever done poppers?
Yeah.
That's the
No.
real question. Never.
no.
Honestly, if they don't sponsor us, come on, Rush, please. I need the sponsorship.
Please,
Free product at least.
you go next. I go.
You're next.
Weird. The lineup, my OCD.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear your input on this too. I guess I can hold that.
Yes.
Sorry, Mix. Your views on like tattooing becoming more mainstream, like people, you know what I mean, like kind of just jumping into it even without getting an apprenticeship, or just everyone trying to get into it type thing.
See, that's hard.
I
This is gonna get
know.
me in trouble.
I know, so I want to hear it.
Um,
I'll chime in too, and we can both be in trouble.
Okay. So so there's I see it 2 ways. Like for me, when I was getting into it, nobody wanted to apprentice me. I had to show up every day. I didn't take no for an answer, and then taught myself pretty
Right.
much and did whatever the fuck I had to do while being homeless, But then, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So like the internet wasn't like fucking popping how
That's
it is
true.
now or anything. So like now you just go on Amazon, buy a tattoo machine, and people could start. And a lot of these beauty girls are doing it too. So, like the old version of me, I want to say, do it right, get an apprenticeship,
Right.
learn under someone you respect who will actually teach you.
Right.
But then again, that's not what I did,
Right.
and then,
I want to touch on the beauty thing, like you said. I
Yeah.
think that is realistically like my only big pet peeve is like the tiny microscopic tattoos. I don't know if that's kind of like what you
Yeah.
did there, like just doing little, like tiny, like with
Yeah,
a 3
it's-
liner, and like it's just not gonna age or like heal well, and they have no idea. They're just doing it for like a quick buck. You know what I mean? Or like people. That sounds mean of me. Never mind. You said you were gonna get in trouble.
Well-
but realistically, it's gonna be me.
I
I
mean-
feel like if you're not like heavily tattooed or like about that life, you shouldn't be tattooing.
no, you shouldn't. But I don't know, because I still see it too. Like these people getting into it, like they're gonna do it regardless,
Right.
So if they ask you for an apprenticeship, you say no, they're probably still gonna do it.
Right.
Now, I think it's our responsibility as tattooers. We don't have to like call them out, but if it's like in front of us, we got to be like, "Yo, that's not right."
Right.
Or
like-
you got to do it this way. This is why.
Right.
And don't be a dick about it,
Right.
because they don't know no better. They just
Right.
see what's on the fucking internet.
Yeah, I agree
you know?
with that.
But I definitely
So-
think too, like lip blushing and eyebrows is completely different than doing the tiny tattoos.
Oh, it
like
is.
people literally they just get into it because they do lip blushing or eyebrows, and they're like, "Ooh, let me offer
That
tiny
is-
tattoos."
yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
totally
Yeah.
different. Like
That's how I feel
That's
about
why
it
I
too.
think,
I'm like,
like,
guys, two totally different
Yeah,
things.
I think
That'd
they
be like
shouldn't
someone
do
asking
it
me
if
to-
they're just gonna hop on because they do microblading and lip
Yes.
blushing. Like, no, that's not
Yeah.
why you get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of those, girls, guys, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
So like it's on us to like show them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like
And
it's
tell
just on us too to like make posts kind of sometimes about that, or like to make clients aware too.
Yeah, I mean, I have a girl that works at my shop now, and she does all like cosmetic tattooing,
Yeah.
and then she was gonna start doing that, and I kind of had to be real with her and be like,
Yeah.
yo, like it's not happening.
Yeah.
Like you want to learn how to tattoo, we could talk about an apprenticeship,
Right.
but I said it with respect, and she respected me completely, and she's
Right.
like, I get it, I'm gonna try to apprentice and this and that, and I was like, that's cool with me, but
Yeah.
if you're just like, nah, fuck it, I'm doing this for money. I'm doing these micro tattoos that are gonna look
Exactly.
like shit, and then I gotta fucking fix it. I'm not,
Right.
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
feel the same way.
Yeah.
I get it. Huh. Do you ever get nervous with the design? And that is from Brie Cheese.
Not really.
No?
No, just because I'm pretty lucky, so I'm always like really booked out, and I say no to half the tattoos that people want me to do. So if I'm not comfortable with it, I just say no, or I
Right.
offer them something.
Yeah.
And then I
that
feel like
know.
you attract what you like to do too. Like what you post and stuff, people see that, and then that's what you like to do. So then people come to you for those kind of things.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I get a lot of people that just send me shit that's like color realism.
Dude,
like
isn't that
that's
crazy?
Yeah, it's so hard.
People will send
I
that to me,
can't
and I'm
do
like,
that,
did you look
yeah.
at my
You know?
page?
Yeah, I'm
like,
like-
are we looking at the same tattoo photos right now?
Yeah, like somebody sent me something the other day. It was like a realistic like old woman with like fire, and I was like,
Like, I'm flattered. But
yeah,
no.
I was like, that's hard. And they were like, are you joking? I was like, no, I can't do that. And then she was just like, I believe in you. And I'm like, if I'm telling, it's gonna look like shit.
Bro,
Like I'm not doing
Isn't
it.
that wild though?
Yeah.
When, like, because I've said that to people too, and they're like, "No, just do it." And I'm like, "I'm telling you, I can't.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
how else
like-
to say no."
Yeah, like I'm flattered.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
you, but no, I'm good.
Okay, from Cody Young.
Okay, I know Cody. What's up, Cody?
He said, "What would you tell the younger you?" What a
Oh,
cute little question.
That's hard. I don't know. I'll tell him it's gonna pay off.
Right. I feel
Like
that.
it's okay.
hmm
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like during my time of trying to even get, not that I'm even where I want to be at, I could have calmed down in a lot of situations. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know. Chilled out, been more positive. Like, it's going to be all right.
Yeah, I was super like fucking depressed and down, and like I didn't know what my outcome would be. My goal was just to do good tattoos. I didn't even think about money or anything at the time, but I was like, I just tried my best, no matter what, to try to be in the position I'm at now.
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah,
Good job.
thanks.
You know, you're doing great with this, because if someone was like pounding me with questions, I don't think I could do it.
I'm trying. I'm still super nervous.
You're doing great.
Yeah,
Your voice
thank you.
sounds great. Mickey, do you have anything to input?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, I'm just listening.
Okay. It's just so weird not hearing you talk.
I decided I need to let everyone have a chance because every episode is just me just going off, and I need to.
Mickey just loves
Shout
people.
out to Fincher Mean. This is like kind of a hard one, but we can do this together.
Okay.
Because I think we've kind of like touched this before in an episode. Industry myths or facts. Like, what would you consider like I don't know, like a myth in the industry or something?
I'm trying to think.
I know it was hard for me too.
Myth.
I feel like maybe one myth is like you have to be like doing art your entire life, like since you were little. to
Yeah.
tattoo, you know what
Okay.
I mean? You,
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one. A lot of people think.
like you're just naturally good. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, so you must just be painting like fucking Picasso, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
no.
a lot of people are like, "Oh, I wish I was as talented as you," and I would do tattoos and this and that. But like the reality is, I sucked at drawing. I sucked at art. I was trash.
Yeah.
But I drew every
taught.
day. I painted every day. I taught myself.
Right.
Yeah. And persistence shows.
Yeah.
So that's all I did.
Yeah, I think that was like my main thing.
Yeah.
I think that was my main debunking myth there. Because everyone just assumes that you just came out of the womb like fucking painting.
No, I was
Because I want to
asked.
say that Chloe wasn't artistic. Like,
Yeah.
like in high school, like Chloe, like I was in all the art classes where, and like I can draw, but like I could not be doing the shit that Chloe's doing. Like I'm artistic, but not like, yeah. But Chloe's like, I don't know. You've got like a steady hand, like stuff like that. That it's like you have things that you could put towards like the practice. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you weren't like I'm an artist from birth. I'm gonna be this, you know. But like you became such a good tattoo artist because you like worked at it.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that. I didn't have fucking time to be drawing. My mom was a mess during those years, and then my boyfriend killed himself. The fuck you think I was doing? I was crying in my room.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe you could have drawn the
Yeah,
picture about it, like, on your feelings
Okay.
out. Art therapy. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a rough time. So I didn't come out of the womb doing art, baby. I was coming out of the womb fighting for my life.
She had like 10 jobs at the. I remember going in. I feel like you have like a character in a movie where like they have every job. Like you just go in like their every spot. Chloe's at Little Caesars. You know what I mean? Like she was out there grinding. She didn't have time to draw. She was slinging pizzas.
That's true. I forgot I worked there at 15. I actually got hired at, this is off topic. I got hired at Taco Bell. I lied to them about my age at 14, but then
Same.
because I needed money.
Same.
Because I needed money. Listen, my stepdad was awful, so fuck you. I won't say his name because I feel like he might sue me. But if anyone knows who it is, he fucking sucks, cocksucker. Anyway, so I lied and got a job at Taco Bell, and when they found out my age, they fired me. They came in and they were like,
Did they pay you?
yeah, for the 2 days, but they were like, this is illegal. Like, you can't do this.
How'd they find out?
Someone told on me. Snitch.
I worked there too.
Who's snitching about Taco Bell? What the fuck? Chloe had haters though.
Yeah.
Early on, they're like, we're not even gonna let you have this Taco
Yeah.
Bell job, bitch.
I'm dead. Okay. Was that all of them?
Those are yours.
Yeah.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Wait, no. Nope. No. Anonymous.
Uh-oh.
This one isn't bad. I feel like you have the more kinkier ones.
I wanted to get the tattoo ones out of the way first before we were saying anything else, and we can
So
also
you get
share
kinky,
these.
I get tattoo?
I will give you these cards if
No,
you
I'm
want.
just kidding. You do the... Okay. Anon. Do you see yourself doing anything else career-wise? I feel like I get that question a lot by people, too.
No.
No. I feel the same way.
Just
Yeah. What the
tattoo.
fuck else would I do?
Yeah, I mean painting,
Yeah.
shit like that, just art.
I feel like,
What?
yeah, once you're in it, you're just in it.
Yeah, no, this is my life.
Yeah. Cool. Now to Nikki.
Okay, this is still a tattoo question, but I do want to know. Okay,
Hold on. Why are yours upside down? Oh, I wrote them like that.
I was gonna say
I was about to yell at one of you guys, but it was me.
I literally didn't write these. So okay, all right. What's been your most memorable experience as a tattoo artist, good or bad? This is from Layla Vanover, a faithful follower.
Yeah. What's up, Layla? Most memorable. So, oh man.
Oh, he's smiling. I was like, is it bad? Oh
Yeah.
man, I was like, that face means there's a good one.
I know I know she's gonna watch this,
Okay.
but
I'm
dur-
nervous.
yeah, during COVID, I know we weren't supposed to tattoo and shit or
I still
whatever.
tattooed.
Yeah, so
I'm just kidding.
I did. I did.
On the
I
record,
did.
we did.
I did.
The record.
I did. On record.
On the record, send it. I did it. Joseph too. Joseph was up there grinding during COVID. We all did it.
Yeah, but I started tattooing this girl. This is probably the worst experience. I started tattooing this girl, and she passed out. Like, you know, it happens or whatever. But what pissed me off was when I woke her up, we realized she shit herself.
Damn.
Yeah, and then she wanted to deny it, and I'm like, yo, like, you better go.
Like, it's
Like-
cool. I don't know why people.
Yeah, like
Like,
I get it
sometimes
completely.
Laugh it off and
Yeah.
go take care of it.
Yeah, like I did not. I felt bad for the girl.
Yeah,
I was
like,
like, you know,
no
we'll
one wants
finish
to tell
another
you
day.
that.
Yeah, like it happened. You know,
Yeah.
and
I've had people puke. Like, I
Oh,
haven't had
yeah.
shit, but like, you know, puke and stuff, and they get really embarrassed. I'm like, it's fine. Like, it happened. I have a kid, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I've
it's
had.
normal.
I've been shit on.
yeah, same.
You know.
Yeah, multiple
like,
times.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's just a human experience, but it's how you react to it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like You can't just sit there and be
I
like,
can
that
even
didn't
deny
happen.
shitting yourself when you smell like shit.
Yeah, that's like, how are you gonna pretend like you
That's
didn't?
why I was getting mad, because it was like it was, you know,
That's why I was getting mad.
yeah, because it had been like 20 minutes, and I'm like, yo, if you don't go to the fucking bathroom,
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna see another side of me. Like, go wipe
You're
your
gonna
ass.
see another side of me.
Yeah,
That is so
Like-
bold and so brave, actually, to
Yeah.
sit there with
sitting
shit in
there
your pants
letting
and the
shit
tattoo.
Yeah.
marinate on her.
yeah, but that was
Where were you tattooing her?
on her arm, forearm.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
thought you were up in the thigh and like you're like up
No.
in there.
Thank God I wasn't.
All I know is that whenever Chloe was tattooing my ass, Joseph wanted me to and kept screaming that at me. You were like, fart, fart, do it. And I was like, bitch, I'm trying to clench my cheeks so hard while
I thought
Chloe's
you'd
up my
get so
ass.
nervous and so tense that you
No, you wanted me to. He wanted to have that story.
I
So the
did.
fact that you got
And
it
it
for
didn't
free
happen.
and Joseph was forcing
No.
it and you got it all natural, baby.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's-
It was bad.
That's really. So did you say go?
Yeah, multiple times.
And what did she do? I'm fine.
She's like, no, I didn't. I don't, you know, and I was like, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You know,
You're like, how you gonna
it's
force it?
okay. I'm sorry it happened
It's
to
okay.
you. You know,
Acceptance.
yeah,
Like my eyes are so big.
You're sitting there like acceptance is the first step.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you just.
And if
have
somebody
to-
asks you, just don't deny it at that point. Like,
I mean,
Dog, if someone asked me if I
Yeah.
shit my pants the way, I would throw the money at you and run out. I would be gone.
I
I'd
s-
say, you know what? Thank you for your time, but I'm out of here.
Yeah, I still I tattooed her 2 weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys have moved past it. Do you ever joke about it? If you're like, remember that time you shit your pants?
She still denies it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Maybe it was just a really bad fart.
No,
it had to have been a
said
shark at
no.
least.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. When's the last time you shit your pants?
Been a really long time.
I can't remember actually.
Mine's
don't
in a
think-
couple years.
I don't think
I was
I
really
ever
sick
have.
one time.
Never. He's a baby. He came out. He said,
Well-
"I'm potty trained." He said, "I've never shit my pants on the record." He's like, "I'm
as
letting
a
the people
child,
know."
I'm saying as an adult, I don't know.
I don't know. I think
He's like, I make it every time. Don't worry.
I was just
I
like,
do.
Chloe's had some really blackout situations, and I'm surprised we've never had.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm proud of you.
I've never shit myself blacked out. I'll puke. I'll piss.
You piss all the time. I'll do that, but like, no. I think anyone who has like I love like an adult accidental shitting themselves story. I'm no better than a teenage boy. I think that shit's hilarious.
I mean,
Unless if you're tattooing them and they're like in your space.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, that's
I love hearing about someone doing that. It's just it's funny. It's one of those things.
It
I think
wasn't.
Life's simple pleasures.
It wasn't.
But
Not if
it's
you have to
funny right
smell
now.
it.
What I'm saying is I am enjoying the story right now.
yeah.
You are. You're the only one, Mickey.
I just think that's silly. Life's simple pleasures is hearing about someone shitting their pants.
Well, that was a really good question, Layla. Thank you.
Thank you, Layla. That was a good one. I like that
Yeah.
one. Memorable good experience.
Uh,
You're like, fuck all that good stuff. That shitting the pants story really takes the
No.
cake.
I don't. I have so many good experiences tattooing. It's hard.
What's like your biggest accomplishment?
Within tattooing,
Yeah.
I don't know.
like you
He's
have
like,
one
all of it.
tattoo
He
that you've
says, "I
done.
stay
You're like,
winning
this
every
is my
time."
favorite tattoo I've ever done.
I have none.
No.
I feel like you're
Damn.
just so humble. Like you just can't take compliments. I feel like I get the same way.
No, I mean,
hate when
I-
people say things to me, but like, don't you feel good where you are now? Like having your own shop and stuff.
No, I hate having a shop.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fucking. I mean, I feel good. I'm super grateful.
yeah.
Like, I have a beautiful shop.
Right.
It's like fucking 4,000 square feet. I
Yeah.
have a big,
I
super
wanna
nice
come see
house.
It looks nice.
Yeah, whenever you want. Yeah, like I have a really good life.
Yeah.
I'm like super lucky,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I don't know.
He's like, I'm still not where I want to be.
No, not even close.
So
Yeah.
that's how you stay hungry, though.
I literally was like, stay hungry, stay
Yeah.
hungry. He's still at it. Well, that's very humble. We have a humble king. All right, an anonymous question wants to know, are you single?
I'm seeing someone right now. She's not technically my girlfriend, but
So
I'm not really entertaining.
whoever this anon
Yes.
is, maybe she asked this and wanted
She
to see
def-
how you'd answer.
She definitely did.
She did?
I doubt it. But what if she didn't? She's gonna get on. She's be like, motherfucker, I did not ask that question. Who the fuck be asking these questions?
Yeah, she
was
probably
gonna
gonna
say-
smack the shit out of me.
And for the record, whenever I said earlier that he was handsome, I was just being polite.
Mickey's like, don't beat my ass,
I was like,
please.
please don't beat my ass.
Mickey's
I
like,
just
I
am
don't
trying-
fight.
No,
I was
she-
like, so anyway,
no, that's cool. You're good. Yeah.
so to this anonymous girl that may be the girl,
probably.
it probably would be because
Yeah, because
I
she
would do that shit. I would do
text,
that.
she texted me yesterday. She's like, "You let these hoes know."
Let the hoes know.
Yeah.
Let the hoes know. I can respect that.
And then she
I would do
got
that.
she got mad. I was like, maybe.
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 I'm fucking dead.
That's hey, you answered it. You were honest.
Yeah.
That's good because this is exactly what I would do. If I knew Vinny was on some shit like this, I would be and there was questions, I'd be like, tell me about your person.
I wouldn't be smart enough to.
Oh my god, no, I'm
Yeah.
crazy. I would absolutely be like,
Yeah, I feel like every woman.
oh, for
Would
I
do
would
that.
be like,
Yeah.
I need to
Remember,
know.
Mickey wouldn't even let Vinny
Am
get
I
on the
fucking
plane, the other
just
plane. Remember when she was
dumb?
like,
Do I
Vinny's
just
gonna
not
be by
care?
himself? What if he
just-
sits next to a
I just
pretty
think
girl?
I'm the best, so I'm like, well, if you fuck this up, that's on you, dog.
I think it's like I'm gonna give him every opportunity, and if he was gonna be somewhere that I knew that like I could ask any question and he would have to answer it, I would want to know how he would talk about me publicly. I would want to know.
I'm done.
I don't know. It's just me.
I need to start scheming.
No. No.
It's not that I'm scheming. It's just like I would be
He's like,
curious.
no.
I would
No,
want to
don't do
know, especially if we were like not official. I want to be like, are you single? Are you single? Do you consider yourself single? Like I would want to know that. But that's just me. This is upside down because Chloe's been moving my cards around. All right. What's your favorite sex position? From an anonymous person.
It depends on the girl.
That's a good
That's a-
answer.
Yeah.
That's a really good answer.
So-
I can't wait to hear the rest.
Yeah, either doggy or standing.
Standing. Honestly, underrated. Underrated.
Yeah.
I feel like no one says that.
Touch on that, Mickey.
Touch on standing? Okay, like up against the wall standing? In the
However you
shower
wanna
standing.
stand.
The shower gets so wet.
The shower is so hot. I can't breathe in there.
Yeah.
I'll pass out.
I'll pass the fuck out.
I'll pass out right now.
Hot to start. It's a hot moment, but like, oh my god, I can't stand
Get me
it.
out of here within 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally me. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
It was great, but no. So yeah, just standing. Honestly, underrated. I feel like no one ever like thinks of that when like,
It's better. It's easier. Yeah. You could do a lot more.
yeah.
Mickey's thinking.
No, I'm just like that's a good answer. That was a good
Yeah,
answer.
and I'm a bigger dude, so like if I'm on top of you the whole time, I'm dying. I'm like,
You're like, I need some air. I need to
yeah, I'm
stand.
like, I can't do this
I'm
shit.
fucking dead. But you're saying it like you're fucking like big and you're not.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a 900-pound man. He's like, I just can't be on top that long.
No,
I can't.
No, I'm just
You're
being
"Listen,
real."
Dog, I'm not about that.
yeah,
life."
I'm just being real. Like you want me to do it, I'm gonna do it. But
I respect it.
you know,
I feel like, yeah, no, I don't like men on top of me that much. I like being in control.
I don't. I like men on top of me. For sure. What about you, Joseph? Honestly, I do want to know.
yeah,
Whatever you
I'm
do
kind of
has-
curious too.
Yeah.
You quit
Depends
being
on the
quiet over here,
man.
you little
Depends
slut.
on the man.
You were on that 500-pound man before.
Yeah, that is true.
So
And I was
Wait,
you said it
what?
depends
Clearly,
on-
that's why I said depends on
Hold
the
up.
man. Depends on the man. I was
Okay.
on top then.
Right now in your
I
life.
ain't gonna have no 500-pound dude on top of me.
True.
Hell no, I would die.
Yeah.
But I was also bigger then.
You're like, I probably could have taken it. I could. Okay. Now in your life with your like scheduled once monthly hump that you squeeze in,
If that.
if that, what's the go-to? Do you have like a position that you're like, this is fine?
God.
So boring, Joe.
It's like
Joseph, you can't even think of a single one. I'm like, do you?
I don't know what they're called.
describe it.
Draw me a picture, buddy.
We have two
Like,
artists here. We can
usually
figure this out
Yeah.
together.
Usually I'm the one on top.
Okay.
Yeah, got you. So top.
Yeah,
Like
then,
doggy
like,
or
so-
just like laying on top? Like,
Been over the bed.
Usually like
Wow.
with gay sex, doggy hurts like way worse. So that's like the least one you usually do with gay sex.
How do you
I
do
mean-
anal then, Mickey?
how do you do
How
anal?
do you do anal? I guess I really don't do it that way.
Usually-
Why?
I don't do doggy. If I
hurts
do,
the worst.
I would have to really feel confident and very relaxed if I'm doing anal doggy style. I feel like that is, it's an intense, it's deep, it's too much.
That's waiting
So
to
how
get
are you
shit
doing
on.
anal?
Not like that. Now that I think about it, it's not like that.
So how is it?
I guess just like laying. I don't know.
Wait, you're laying on your back? You're laying on your front? You're just laying on your
I
stomach?
think I've done like both ways.
Yeah, I like either on my, I like being on my back actually. I think it's nice that way.
So is that what you do, Joe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got you. And then just like
Or
laying on
like
your belly.
sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
sideways is good. Do you do anal?
If they want me
Yeah,
to.
like, are you one of those guys who just like, I just want to do anal all the time? Because sometimes when I think
No.
guys just want to do anal all the time, I'm like, you're gay.
No. Yeah, I think that too.
If they're like, if they
Yeah.
want in your ass that
Yeah.
bad, I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's weird.
Yeah, I don't really
So sorry.
like. I've done it, and it's not.
just like a little anal as a treat.
I'm like,
Yeah, a little treat.
yeah, if you want me to do it, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna ask to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you respect a nice man who's not trying to fuck your butt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's
not
definitely
not
like,
my preference.
It's
Yeah.
like you know, it's like just a treat. You don't want it all the time. It's like you can't do
No.
it all day every day. Is that why you don't do sex that often?
I mean, like,
Yeah. I don't think that's the thing, Mickey. I think he's a fucking psychopath.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
just
say
psycho.
because
I'm
we
just
have a gay
psycho.
friend that like straight up is like the way if he doesn't
I'm
have
just, like-
sex or have his hand in his butt every day.
I mean, like, when you're on Phentermine, do you get horny all the time? Because I feel like it ruins my sex drive.
bitch, no, I have so much energy. I can have sex so
Like-
much longer.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me, it has the opposite effect.
I don't know if it's the.
But no, it's
With-
definitely
with
not
what?
just that. I'm just like
like-
boring. I'm boring.
Stupid diet pills that make you feel
Oh,
like crazy.
Phentermine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
like-
took half of one before I came.
Yeah, no, literally, that's
Yeah.
how we get. That's
Yeah.
how the conversation flows.
Yeah.
Please sponsor us, Elevation Med. We are all on it.
Listen, it's a good conversation lubricant. Is all I have to say.
That's honest. I mean, probably the eating disorder as well. But why I took it because I was like, I'm gonna need to talk. I'm gonna need to be like peppy. I'm nervous. It's nervous meeting new people.
Oh yeah, no. Every single podcast, I'm like 30 minutes before, so it's hidden
Yeah.
right then. I'm like, hello, I've got things to say. I've got thoughts. My thoughts are going so fast. Yeah,
But I feel like you have a calming presence, so it hasn't been like.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like
pretty-
you're just very chill. So I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like
chill,
if
dude.
I'm too much, I feel like it'll be too much. So I gotta be quiet.
You're
Gotta
doing
be
fine.
cool. Gotta be chill.
We expect this from you.
Yeah,
Mickey.
Yeah,
but
Mickey
but to
too.
touch on that, he is right. As a guy, like sex drives
Yeah.
way down. That's why I never take it.
Yeah.
No way. So is
Yeah.
it
It's
different?
really
'Cause
a
it makes
thing.
me
No,
ultra
it's,
horny.
really is a
it's
thing.
Yeah, like
What?
I no,
Really?
yeah, no
Yeah.
desire,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, you just don't get horny as much.
at all. Yeah.
It's weird.
My face, because I'm
And like,
like
you, this is bad, but you don't feel as satisfied even when you nut when you're on it.
No,
Really?
it's
Yeah.
not the
It's
same.
like
Yeah,
being on an
it's not-
antidepressant for
Yeah,
you motherfuckers.
it's not the same.
yeah, it's not
Me
the
and
same
Mickey are
at
out
all.
here trying to climb trees.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm crazy horny. I'm like a jackrabbit. I'm like, how many times
Yeah,
can we do it?
no.
I don't even really think about it anymore.
Yeah,
Like, I take
when
it.
you're on it, yeah.
Oh my god.
Me. Gas.
But also, I'm just a boring person when it comes to sex. I've lived it up
Joseph's
through
so
the
right. That- honestly-
younger age. I did too many things I shouldn't have been doing, and
Now
my
he's like,
time.
he's
was
maxed
done.
out. He's never.
I'm maxed out.
Which is so funny. We're like threesome podcast. That's why Anna was yelling at us at the bar the other day. She's like, these boring ass hoes. They ain't got no hoe story. Joseph's not even saying anything.
Okay, but I feel like I couldn't really air anything until like I was actually separated as well. So maybe like next episode we'll get even weirder. You know what I mean? I haven't done an episode where I was like separated. I'm getting a
Mickey's the
divorce.
horniest out of us all,
That is true. Even separated. I was like, I'm.
and
And I
Mickey
feel
looks
like
the
no
most
one
normal.
expects it. I was like, out of the three of us sitting on a couch, people would be like, who's the sluttiest? It's me.
Literally.
Yeah, I would have not.
Yeah.
no,
I
see?
would've guessed that.
You obviously haven't listened to the podcast. So I was like,
No.
unfortunately, I have a lot to say. I think sex is great. It's good. It's good stuff. Do you? I feel like I had a question, then I lost it.
I really
Oh,
wanted to
God.
hear it 'cause it looks
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
no, because I was like, I
It
feel.
was definitely gonna be something about sex.
Yeah, no. Do you consider yourself like a kinky person? Are you
For
like?
sure.
Are you? Yeah, or are
Yeah,
you just like?
definitely.
I feel like some guys think that they are, but they just like throwing words around. And then there's guys who are actually into like weird, good, kinky
Yeah.
sex, like the fun kind, or they just like humping. And then they're like, I'm so freaky, I be putting it down.
and they don't. They don't be putting it down.
No, I'm like, no. I have a collection of shit.
See,
Yeah.
that's what we like to hear. I was just about to say, are you one of those guys who are like threatened by like toys or like things like that?
No, because I feel like
It just helps.
Women are different.
They are
you know?
way different.
And,
you have to.
Yeah. and-
Sorry.
Yeah. So like sometimes you gotta, I can't do what the fuck a vibrator does.
Right.
I could try my fucking hardest. It's not gonna happen.
And it feels better
You
with a
know?
vibrator and a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give
So
us
if you're using both, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
exactly.
it's not to replace anything, but it's definitely, it enhances the experience. You have to think of it as like it's seasoning. You're adding to it. It's
Yeah.
not the meat of it, but it's the seasoning. Have a little
Yeah.
toy in there.
Is that what you think about Rush?
And he just said, that's how I feel about Rush. That's
Yeah.
that's the sprinkling. That's the seasoning.
I feel like we all have to. That sounds like an orgy. I feel like we all have to get together and do poppers.
All get together.
What,
That's how
what
I.
is poppers?
Mickey, explain.
Okay,
Yeah.
poppers are
I love
like.
how Mickey's not the gay one and she's the one that knows everything about
I
it.
know, no, literally. The way that he's gay and has never done poppers, you'd have more sex probably. No, it's like it's in a little bottle. It looks like essential oils, but you
Oh,
just
God.
smell it. But you don't like snort it. You just like give it a little smell. It's
Give
like
it a little whiff.
Okay, but
It's-
what does it do?
Okay, like I feel like you weren't huffing shit when you were young, Mickey. So I say that like you have been.
No
So,
air
like,
duster
have
for
you
Mickey.
Ever, like, air-
Well, I've done some
okay,
shit. Yeah.
I sorry to assume,
Yeah,
but
no, you
me
look
too.
at me. Yeah.
Have you air dusted before, Mickey?
No.
Okay, so it gives you kind of like that feeling, except you're not gonna black out and die.
Okay.
But it's like euphoric, like you like huff it, and you get more like like euphoric, right? More tingles, more. It's
Doesn't
just
it
a
like
way better
relax your
come.
muscles too?
Yeah, it's just way better.
It is. Okay, so like it's popular in the gay community because it's like does make anal easier. It makes your body like relax. It kind of makes you feel like you're melting for a minute. So it's
okay.
like it makes
Yeah.
certain things easier. So that's why the gays love it. But I think everyone should love it. Because if you do it, you're
mean-
gonna come so hard. I just like it's good.
The cum is way different.
Oh, it's so good. It feels like magic.
Still never done it.
Also, if you have like a fantasy
I was
in your
about to,
mind.
I was about to say for men
Never.
too. Or
No, I mean, yeah, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Not to air my man stuff out, but listen, he wasn't sure about it first. He's a vanilla boy. He was like, I don't know. He's a fan. Everyone who tries it, I feel like goes like, yeah, you're right. That's pretty good. No, it's really good. You can get it at pretty any sex shop, anywhere. It's a Rush, little bottle. It's really good. Just
I'll try.
give it a little smell. It's
Yeah.
honestly really good stuff. And if you have like a fantasy in your mind, if you're like dirty talking, it's like I feel like whatever you're thinking about, you hit it, and then you're like, now it's real. Like now you're
Yeah.
in it. Like it makes the fantasy like real in your head. You're like, wow, I'm living it now.
I agree. It's like it's a cool high.
It's really cool. It's cool. It doesn't last super long, so it's like it's not like because I also feel like I don't really like smoking weed. It makes me feel weird if I do that for too long because I'm like stuck being high. Does that make sense? Like I'm cool with it for a
Yeah.
minute, and I like having sex when I'm high. But like if I could do that and then when I'm done, be done being high. So it's like that's why poppers is good because it's just like it's just for the minute. You're
Yeah.
like you do it and you're fine.
That's true. That makes sense because like if I eat like you say it like you're smoking weed. You don't fucking smoke weed. If you like Delta 8, Delta 9. Yeah, you used to. But like Delta 8, Delta 9 type shit now. And you get like stuck and it makes me like sick. Yeah, poppers like what 5 minute total if that. You like do it when you know you're about to like be there.
5 minutes.
So, I mean it's a fun 5.
Oh, I guess like the last 5 minutes. You
Yeah.
do it
Yeah,
and then-
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
you can
What if
hit
you're
it more
just
than
sniffing?
once.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
what
don't
was about to
recommend
say.
like don't do it a lot. Like
I was gonna
then you're
say I
gonna
don't
be,
think
like-
5 minutes.
No. I'm just saying like you don't like start out. You're like let's have sex and then you hit poppers.
Okay,
I say,
that's
like,
what I was
No,
thinking.
You
Yeah.
do what you're doing and then kind of like whenever it's getting to like that final stretch where it's hot and heavy.
Then you do it.
You reach for it, you do a little,
Okay.
and then it's like it makes that final bit where it's already the most intense part more intense.
Yeah.
But also, I really like foreplay wise. I like having it right at the end, but then I also like
I really like how you just said don't do it the whole time, but you're like, anyway, I'm doing it the whole time.
sometimes as a treat. Also, the way we talk
a
about it
treat.
on this podcast makes it sound like I do it all day, all the time. I don't. It's just nice, okay? But if like you're warming up and you're like, like I'm trying to get in the mood, like I don't know, hit poppers and make out and don't have sex, and you're just like popper high, but you're making out. You're like, I need pounded right now. Like you'll be so horny. Like that's like a good warm up.
What's it like, Mickey? Because I can't do it right now.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
Chloe is celibate at the moment.
Yeah.
What's it like?
I couldn't. I respect you and your I respect you, but
Me having a mental breakdown yesterday, crying.
and I'm trying to be comforting, and I'm like,
Just get your vibrator out.
You know, it happens.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I feel like that's more depressing.
I know it is.
Yeah, that's why Mickey didn't even offer. She wasn't even texting me being like,
Oh, I didn't say jerk off. That wasn't my solution. I was just like, stay strong, brother.
Brother.
stay strong. Honey, you got there.
Yeah, that's the most
like,
West
we
Virginia
can do
shit I ever
this.
heard in my life.
I was like, stay strong, honey. We can do this.
Damn, that's
Take a cold shower, baby. It's gonna be all right.
that's fucked up. Well, I'll be thinking of you and your poppers.
Well, thank you, because I'm having a great time with it. Because I was trying to do it with you. I was like, if Chloe can, like, go this long without having sex, like, I can try it too. I made it a solid 4, maybe 5 days.
Damn.
And I was itching.
I'm
I was like,
actually
if I don't
impressed.
fuck right now.
Yeah, I feel like a junkie. Fiending.
I'm fiending. And it's like, what I had it last night, and I can't wait for, like, Vinny to come home.
I hate you. I hope you die. Sorry.
How often do you have sex?
Not often.
Not often.
I got 3 kids.
I do too.
Wow.
I was gonna say, I was like, I have 3 kids.
Yeah, it's like I'll do shit, and one of the boys will be like, "I hear you," and I'm like,
Oh.
"Fuck."
Yeah, because they're teenagers, so they're up. The girls
Yeah,
are in
and
bed.
it's like
They're
my
years
room.
younger.
It's like my room, and like one of the boys' rooms and the other boys' room. So,
Yeah,
so
my kids do sleep like rocks,
Yeah.
and I'll say I have quiet sex, like
I can't.
when they're in the house, but like when they're not in the house, I feel so bad for my neighbors because I'm like, I have to let loose now because my kids aren't here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna have good no kids in the house sex, then I'm like, it's a whole production. I feel.
Yeah,
That makes sense. I can see teenagers like fucking with you too. I would have been the same way.
yeah. He's like, "That's disgusting."
Yeah, I'm
You know?
disgusted.
Yeah.
You're the worst dad ever. I'm dead. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That does make sense. So maybe whenever the girls are teenagers, I'll probably have less sex.
Hendrix is gonna be the worst
What?
when he's
that
a
motherfucker
teenager.
sleeps with fucking white noise at volume
Oh.
15.
Yeah, maybe
Like
you'll be good.
I'm hearing that. You know what? He's
Yeah.
interrupting me at that point.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna knock on the door. Mom, I hear you.
Like I cannot.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, I have like a deadbolt on the inside of my door.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter wakes up all night, and she just comes to my room.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, you know.
That's hard.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
I will say the one thing I'm really happy about, all my kids sleep in their own room and they do not sleep in my bed and they don't bother me. They go to bed and then like that's it. So I'm like, they never have interrupted, which is good because I don't know. I'm not
You're
trying to,
lucky.
like- yeah, I was
You're
going to say, I
lucky.
feel like that isn't the norm, but my girls sleep
Yeah.
really good because I'm like,
Especially with 3.
Yeah.
yeah, they all just, they eat good, they sleep good. And that's all that matters. I was like, y'all have your dinner, you're cozy, you're good. Take a good
Wait.
sleep.
So like, do you have the kids all the time? Do you get breaks? That's a personal question.
The boys are always with me, and then my daughter, me and my baby moms were doing like kind of 50-50 things. So
Yeah.
she's with me at least 7 days,
Right.
and
Okay.
then she has her 7 days.
But
back and
regardless,
forth.
the boys are going to be there.
Yeah, and then they're up till fucking 3 in the morning.
That's true.
Yeah.
you know,
Like playing
so-
video games and shit.
yeah.
Damn.
So
you just
it's like-
you
it's
don't be
hard.
fucking, man.
No, it's sad.
That sucks.
Damn. So like usually if you're doing it, you're at someone else's place. You're like, I'm going over there. I got all these kids over here.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I feel like that's scary though. I feel like I'd rather do it in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah, that's how
Oh, for
that's how I
sure.
am too. Because I'm like,
For sure.
I'm weird about going to people's houses, and then it's like, I'm used to my bed, so like some beds are on the floor, and I'm like, I'm not used to this. This ain't my setup at home,
Yeah.
you know.
And he's standing. We learned that.
Well, Mickey likes to
Yeah.
fuck anywhere.
But
Okay, yeah.
So
And I was
Mickey's like, I can't relate.
I think sometimes it's like
You like the thrill.
sometimes a little public situation is fun. Not like too public.
Have you ever been caught?
Yeah, we covered that in episode 2 the one time.
Wait, besides that time.
The one time in the parking lot at Gabe's or whatever.
at Gabe's,
I didn't get
Gabe's.
caught at Gabe's.
Gabe's.
No, the Gabe's story is that I took a guy's virginity in a Gabe's parking lot and I started my period on him. So I feel bad 'cause all
Oh.
around. I'm so sorry. He might listen actually. I'm so sorry.
Why? I wouldn't care.
No, it was just like it was his first time, and I feel like it was a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine it's like you've
He didn't
never-
care.
No, I mean he was still enjoying himself. I just
Yeah.
felt like it seemed like like the Gabe's parking lot. Like I could have done better than that. I could have romanced him a little bit more than that.
I have to ask a final question because I just want to ask every person this. Do you like period sex or do you care?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just needed to know that.
A true king.
Yeah, if you can't fuck while on the period, get away from me.
I thought you were gonna say that redneck thing. I don't remember what it is. What was it? There's like a saying. No, there's like a saying and rednecks say it.
Oh my God, if you can run through
No,
mud, you can go through blood or something like that?
If you
What
can't,
the fuck?
no.
We call Brandon right now.
If you can't, I feel like it's like you can't truck through mud, you can't fuck through blood or something like very like a very redneck. Ew.
Yeah, yeah.
But
you're right.
the sentiment stands. It's still true.
Yeah.
Like I still believe in it. You know, it's like grow up. If you don't have periods, like, grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up. If you're grossed out, you're like, ew, then get out of a pussy.
Yeah, I know a lot of dudes like that.
Do you eat pussy?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
I just feel like I can't believe there's people out there who don't.
Yeah, like the
DJ
like,
Khaled, do you remember this whole thing?
There's
Do you remember
guys that
this?
don't eat pussy.
What? Yes. There's like lots of guys who were like,
yeah, that's crazy.
What?
I would be
That's
with.
crazy.
no one that I could ever entertain. And if a man said that out loud and was like, I don't, I'd be like,
Yeah, no, I could do that.
I didn't
and,
even know
like-
that was a thing.
Like I've done that and
I
watched
thought,
my
like,
600-pound life at the same time. You know,
I
like
don't care.
yeah.
He's like,
like,
don't know.
listen,
Yeah.
you know, and you know what? Everyone has their sexual preferences. You don't have to do that. And I'm sure maybe there's girls out there that don't want their pussy ate. I'm sorry to those
No.
women, but
No.
I was like, they just haven't had it right yet.
Yeah,
I think probably
probably.
because it's like,
yeah, that's so fun. Well, good for you. See, we love a humble man.
listen. Shout out to the lady he's talking to. I was gonna say, because I was about to say,
Yeah, put him on, but but this episode isn't gonna air for like what, another
Month, I think.
a month.
Yeah, about a month.
So we'll have to check back in with him in a month and put it on if they're still talking.
yeah, because either it's gonna be like more serious right now, or he'll be single by the time this comes out. You know what I mean? He's still in the trial and error stages, so like you never know. But he's
Just
a
like
good dad.
Chloe, you never know.
You never know.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, we never know what's going on with Chloe. That's why she doesn't talk about her relationship status too much on here. But hopefully in the next episode we get to deep dive because something's always going on. Something's always going on in there. Just, you
When's
know.
our next one scheduled?
God, I wish I knew. January something.
We look at Josh. January 15th. Actually, we will have a final answer on the 15th on if I am with anybody at all, I guess. Yeah.
You know,
That doesn't sound very confident.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how it
Yeah.
goes. I'm excited to see how everything goes. Literally, her eyes are twitching. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I seem like a pervert every time we do these questions. I feel like I wanted him to start off intro so he would actually get talking. And I wanted you to do tattoos. And then I feel like every time we have sex talk, I feel like I seem like I'm like,
Because you're the horniest.
I think we all collectively did well. I mean, I'm a horny bitch, but I'm not fucking.
Yeah.
So I
true.
can't be out here talking about it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill myself when you
She's
all
just
leave.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad. Lonely. Anyway, I feel like that was a good wrap. I feel like Andy did great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
he did.
great
good.
job, Andy.
Yeah,
I feel like
thank
you have a
you.
very calming presence. I feel like, okay, last question. Should I get a face tattoo?
No.
I have a lot of tattoos. You can't see them. I'm wearing a turtleneck.
No.
You mean like because I wouldn't look cute, or because like
No.
it's not
No.
the vibe?
It's
Just
No.
not the vibe.
I mean, I don't know. It could be. I feel like once you have it on your face, then
Your
all of a
lips
sudden
and your
you're-
eyes don't
No.
give the face tattoo
No.
vibe.
He's like, it's not happening.
No.
Chloe, you wouldn't give me a face tattoo?
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't.
I mean, even I'd tattoo your forehead. I don't give a fuck. But like, is it a good idea? Like, I probably
I don't
won't.
give a
No.
fuck, but it's
No.
a good idea. No. Well,
Okay, this is a good question then. This is gonna be our final question. I've got a question because I want to know.
I already know what
Yeah.
she's gonna fucking.
No,
ask.
I just want to be like, who does get a face tattoo? Like, whenever you're like, what's the criteria? Is it a vibe? Is it a look? Is it like, when did you tattoo your face and you're like, we're full sending this? Like, because once you get the face tat, you're in there.
Shit, I was a teenager. Yeah, and then yeah, I don't fucking know.
Okay, so you like
Yeah.
you tattoo people's faces.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. Yeah, which a lot of tattooers are against or whatever. They're like, oh, you have to have a certain
Yeah.
amount of tattoos, have to be a certain age. But majority of the people, like, they're gonna go get it somewhere else.
Exactly.
You know, so I rather give you like something I know is solid
I'm
and it's
saying, is
gonna
there,
look
like,
good.
a certain
You know?
type, like out of like the people that you've tattooed their faces, what's like the general vibe of the face tattoo?
Not blonde
type?
hair, blue eyed.
No.
This is Chloe with
They're either tattooers or like fucking drug dealers.
yeah.
That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah.
I just want to be cool. His face looked at me like you will absolutely never be.
No.
Like, nice try, bitch.
No, you're cool.
He's like, you're not rocking.
You're just not the
That
face
was the most
tattoo
pity.
type.
You're cool, and you're like, he's like, no, you're cool. Like, oh,
Yeah, you're just not face tattoo. Cool,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're just.
cool.
We needed someone to say that to you, Mickey.
No, I mean, I know in my heart. I just think I needed someone to say it publicly.
I mean, you
know?
have an asshole tattoo, so I
I
think
do have a
that's pretty-
tattoo on my butthole,
Me too.
like on your hole,
The whole thing.
the whole thing, like
My whole ass, my asshole. Yeah.
the asshole.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're kidding or not. The hole.
I'm not kidding.
What do you have on your hole?
Well, it's like my whole back and it goes to my ass. It's like panthers
And
and,
you went like
snakes and shit.
in the crack.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
I had that same experience, and
Yeah.
when he was doing it, I said, "It feels like you're in my asshole right now," and he's like, "I'm not," but if I bend over, it says otherwise.
Yeah, he was doing it and he's like, shh, like you're gonna scare the other people in the shop. I'm like, bro.
Bitch,
Like-
if someone's in my ass and they shush me,
Yeah, I'm like shaking and sweating. No one has ever touched my asshole. And you're tattooing it. You know, like the shit hurt.
you sound like a victim. I'm so sorry.
No, I mean,
You're like, it's cool though. You're like,
Yeah.
it looks great.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
cool.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, because that also was a question. I've seen people with like full back pieces, but then like it like stops around the booty cheeks, like right in the crack, and I'm like, maybe you should have spread them a little bit. That way, it, like once your cheeks are closed,
Yeah, mine's
it, like
yeah, all the way.
it looks all together. Because
Yeah.
have you ever seen that where it's like sometimes it's like the crack looks white and then like there's tattoo everywhere
Yeah,
else. It's
yeah.
like you needed a little bit in there, but like maybe you don't need straight to the hole.
No.
Well, thank you for that little tidbit there, Andy.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome.
The honesty has been great. I honestly,
Yeah.
this was a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Andy. So
Yeah.
everyone, check
Thank
out
you.
Andy. Is it Andy Electric Tattoos
Yep.
on Instagram? We'll put it on the tag and everything. And we appreciate you driving down and coming
Yeah.
to talk to
Thanks
us.
for having me.
Of course.
Mm.
Anyway, bye.
Bye,
Horace.
horse. Who wants more?
Threesome. Bye, horse.